Alright, today we are going to work to compare texts. We're going to do that by reading My Blue Belt Day. This selection is a journal entry. Remember, a journal entry is a place where you write your thoughts, okay? And you write the answer to a question or about your day, okay? So let's look at this journal entry. The title is just What is Karate? Actually, the title is My Blue Belt Day, but then it has a box that tells what karate is. Okay, it has a picture of a girl, a student doing a roundhouse kick, and then there's a journal entry for May 3rd. All right, read through this, pause the video, read the journal entry and just what is karate, and be ready to answer a few questions when you are done. Pause the video now and join me when you're done. Alright, pause the video after each of these questions and have a short discussion. How would you summarize this journal entry? What point do you think the author is trying to make in this entry, and do you agree or disagree with the author's point of view? Explain your answer. Turn the page to page 42 and 43. Now we're going to compare using poetry. The first poem is I Chop Chop Chop, and the second poem is Long Jump. You're going to read these independently and come back to the video when you're done so we can think through both of these poems. Remember, as always, pause the video and have a brief discussion. Writers usually put commas between words that repeat, such as chop, chop, chop. Why do you think the poet did not put any commas between these words? Why? Pretend to step into the shoes of the speaker of Long Jump. As you run, what do you hear? What are you looking for? Where do you land? What does the poet mean by hold air? What does she mean by pull with my fingers? Tips. All right, now it's your turn to do the comparing of text using 3 connections. Listen carefully and remember you can go back to the one you'd like to do and replay the question. Okay, so we have text to text, text to self, and text to world. Remember, you only have to do one. In text to text, you're going to support and respond using details to these questions. Who has a problem in each of these selections, and what are their problems? How did Eric overcome his problem? And how did the karate student overcome her problem? Okay, so 3 questions. You're going to use details to support your responses. In text to self, Eric's father encouraged Eric to think about the things he could do. Describe a time when you were determined to accomplish something. Was there anything that was stopping you from achieving your task? And lastly, text to world. You're going to use these prompts, these questions, to have a discussion with your learning adult and deepen your thinking about the topic. So think about a problem you or someone you know may have. Is there some way you can think differently about this problem that might help you? How could you ask someone for help? And why is it important not to give up and to be persistent in trying to solve problems? Remember, you can go back to which one you would like and revisit the questions on the video, and then complete one of those connections.